Let's go! Hello. Welcome in. Just my mic. Welcome in, Nino. What do you mean by that? What do you mean with that statement? Welcome in, McVin. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, Foul. So yeah, if anyone didn't see the title, we got past what was basically the end of the PS2 King of Fighters games. And none of the other games none of the other games in the series will boot, because they're like, you know, they're on PC now, and for whatever reason they just won't fucking open. So I guess that's the end of our King of Fighters adventure. We can get back to fighting games later, but I mean, there are other games I want to check out in the meantime. There's this and the is this as loud as it's gonna be? No. That's better. There's this and the bookstore game that look real interesting. We already played the demo for this, so we know this is good. And it even carried over the progress. So now it's Brussels time. How's everybody's week coming along? I had a very suddenly busy day today. It was extremely chill, and then in the last like 2-3 hours of the workday, just fucking everything came in. Never meet your heroes. Alright, let's see what we're working with. Want to be alone, don't like bad smells. Let's put you near the front. Want to be by the window, want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. Easy. Really? That counts as adjacent? Man, fucking whatever. Want to be with Winnie, want to be by the window. Okay. I guess it's because it has it's the watch streak that it didn't show up in my chat overlay, but that's okay. You need some inventory space. Is this time for airship hell? Yeah. Yeah, Godspeed. Don't want to be next to a kid and you play loud music? Purgatory. Stim key? Purgatory. You want to stand. You can be there. You want to talk to someone. You want to be by the window. Okay. You don't like loud music, you want to talk to someone. You all sit together. I don't think the I want to talk to somebody had an AoE indicator and a little icon. So that's really nice. I'm glad they added that. Either that or I just didn't notice. You want to be with your parent. Don't like bad smells? There you go. Can't stand talking, can't stand loud music. Really? That... It's not even adjacent anymore? It's gotta be like 2... AoE 2? Man, fucking get over yourself, dude. There we go. Alright, all good. Let's get it. You played the demo for this a while back? Yeah, I played it, what was it, Sunday? Last stream? Very fun. On my backpack, you forgot to shower? Fucking cringe, dude. Yeah, here. Have your fucking bag. I wish I could put it up here. That'd be a great space for it. Also, welcome in, McMinn. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully, your week is going well. Want to talk to somebody? Sit your ass here. What? There's people right here! Who else wants to talk? Do I have to put you three next to each other? I do. Okay. Interesting. There. Don't like bad smells, wearing too much cologne. What do you hear? Got to shower, want to be alone? Up here. Stink up where that goofy-ass movie star used to be. Want an aisle seat, do not like strong odors. Okay, right. Right here. Sometimes we all have those days. No shower, want to be alone, dying slowly. Yeah, and you don't get on the fucking bus in that condition. You stay in your little cocoon. Have a little girl rot day. Want to eat? You can sleep standing up. Damn right you can. All right. That seems really dangerous, but I mean, as long as they're happy. Damn, you just missed your opportunity to meet them. That's probably for the best. Uni student life skill? Shit, you might be right. Wants to be with Nat, wants to be by the window. Okay. Can I put you here? Nice, okay. Not saying loud music, so you go here. You go here. Want to be next to another kid, you play loud music. Want a backpack, want to be with Asher. What? Wait. Hang on. Can I put you here and then put you here? How the fuck? Hang on. You go here. What do you... There's no, like... There's... I cannot fucking reconcile this. What? I guess they have to be... They have to be standing. So they can all be next to each other. Okay. You go here. You need to be with your parent. Okay. You go here. You go here. You want to stand? Fuck! What? How? Does this... That doesn't count. Does this count? Hang on. Okay, that does count. So you... Okay. You want to stand. Where is your parent? You need to be here. Okay. Who? You. You want to be with Nat and you want to be by the window. Okay. 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 We're good. Okay, so seats that are facing each other count as adjacent, even if they're not like connected. This is good to know. You want to talk to someone. Okay, so we have 4. So you can go here. Oh, fuck you mean too loud? You want to hold a loud-ass conversation yourself? You fucking bitch. Who can't breathe? This is a problem. Okay. You go here. 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 I could put you here. Alright. You want to be by the window. You want your backpack. Okay. You go here. You go here. You go here. You go here. We good? Alright. So many damn backpacks, dude. Phew. Got real crowded at the end there. Belgian fries, huh? I'd be willing to try that out. Geometric humor. My favorite. Do not want fries. You want to eat or drink something. You want to eat fries, so you sit here. You sit here. Shrimple enough. You want to drink coffee. You also want to drink coffee. Now wait just a gosh darn minute here. Ah, I can change where the food is! Okay, that's huge. You go here. You go here. You go here. Drink? Does this work? Yeah, you strangers, share this cup of coffee, idiots! We're in a goddamn recession. What do you think this is? You want to drink coffee. You want to be with your parent. You want to eat a burger. You want to be alone. Alright. Sometimes you want to eat fries? I always want to eat fries, dude. Are you kidding me? You chew loudly? Fucking leave, dude. I ought to be able to kick you out of this goddamn establishment. Oh, loud ass? Here, have a burger, shithead. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you want to eat fries. How the fuck do you chew fries loudly? What a piece of shit. You also want to eat fries. Fries. You want to eat fries. Okay, switch. Nazo, welcome in. Oh, my thing is just not updating. That's super annoying. Ah, well. I guess we'll close this for now. Congrats on your 3-stream streak. How am I? I'm pretty good. I was talking about how it was really chill at work today until it wasn't. Like, I had let's see. I have a client that is like fucking 10 companies put together. So whenever I have to make marketing material for them, I have to do like I have to do 10 different pieces for every piece that I would normally do for a client. So that's fun. Cause they're like a conglomerate. So it's, you know, if I was doing if I was working for like Ford, for example, I would have to do like Ford and Lincoln and Mercury and probably Mazda and whatever shit, the fucking Australian branch, MPV or whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, sorry, FPV, Ford Performance Vehicles. So yeah, I had some of that going on. That was taking up most of my day, which, like, that's chill. I knew that was coming, so I had planned my day around that. We're chilling, and then another one of my clients near the end of the day is like, this is one that we have been, they've been a troublesome. Welcome in, Monster. Let's go. They've been a troublesome client for basically the entire year because they have their fucking big annual thing, and they kept on getting pushed back. I would have to keep checking in, like, hey, are they ready to do their like yearly turnover shit? And my contact kept being like, nope, we don't know yet. Just stand by. Their turnover is coming up in like 2 weeks. Normally we get this shit done like a month and a half in advance, and we're still just on call waiting for the go ahead to get all their shit ready. And finally, like a week before their big event, my contact is like, okay, they're ready, do it. So, you know, at the drop of a hat, I push everything aside because I gotta prioritize this because they need this shit like now. I get that done, and that was last week. Come this week, and their event starts next Monday, and I get at like 3 p.m. I get a call like, hey, we gotta push it back again. Because apparently the reason that they kept pushing it back is because they are working with another company and they can't, like, they're butting heads. They can't decide what they want to do for this event. So that's why I kept on getting pushed back, because they were at an impasse, and they told us, hey, we figured it out. Everything's Gucci. Go ahead and start us up. And then I get told today, apparently the board of directors were like, nobody fucking told us that you came to an agreement, and we don't agree with it. Shut this shit down until we have another 5 meetings about this shit. So, yeah, we already sent out like mobile notifications and shit like, hey, it's starting next week, get ready. We sent out like half of our mobile ad campaign went out already, and now we have to send out another notification that's like, hey guys, we giga lied, actually, we don't know when the fuck this shit is happening, stay tuned. So that was fun. And while I'm in the middle of fixing that shit, I have another call come in that's like, hey, can I get a super detailed report on how every customer of this client used their app for the past year, broken down by month? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Sure. You need that done by tomorrow? It's 4 p.m.? Yeah, man, I got it. I got you. Like, it was very busy at the end of the day specifically. It's one of those things that was like, if this came in at 9 a.m., we'd be fine. It would be like, oh, okay, this is my day now. That's fine. But instead, it comes in when there's 2 hours left in the office. And we gotta figure this shit out. Everything needs to be done now. I will say, though, it's 7 o'clock on the dot. I need a crack rock on the spot. That's what I'm saying, dude. I will say, though, working a corporate job, I think my favorite part is that I get to use the jargon unironically. Like, I've been facilitating some mergers and some acquisitions this week. I think that's really neat. We gotta coordinate. We gotta circle back with the client to see how their merger's coming along. We gotta make sure that conglomerate grows, dog. I love it. Unironically, I love the jargon. No coffee, but you do want to eat something. Then you're getting a burger. I'm speaking in capitalism. What can I say? I think it's Armored Core coming out. It's Armored Core appeal. Because it's nothing but corpo speak when you're getting your mission briefings. We gotta blow up Zeo Matrix's bank so they can't do their merger with Crest Corporation. I never thought about it before, but I genuinely think that's why corpo speak is appealing to me. Like, obviously the culture is absolutely unacceptable, but the funny words, they activate my neurons. What can I say? You also want burger. Okay, hang on. You want to drink a coffee. Have your coffee. You want a burger. Burger. Everybody good? Everybody good. I'm the furry bait? I wouldn't say that. I am very susceptible to furry bait, but I'm not baiting anybody else. I feel like I've had the hiccups since yesterday. It's very strange. Alright. Oh, a loud chewing ass. You want fries. You can keep your fries. You're both getting fries. You want to read. Here. You want fries. Okay, there's only one order of fries to go around. You want to be alone. Oh, okay, you didn't even want to eat in the first place. You want coffee. You also want to read and you also want to drink coffee. Perfect. You don't want coffee. You go here, you go here. You have a coffee. You have a burger. You want to be with Val. You don't want to eat anything. You want to drink something. You go here. You go here. You don't want anything. Fuck! Okay. You don't want a burger. Nice! Alright. I will fall for the simplicity of bait. Absolutely. Every time. It'll get me every time. Now, okay, not every time. If it's like way too obvious, if it's too pandering, I'll roll my eyes. I would say I am extremely susceptible to like the thing that's aimed at me, as long as it's not too basic. I love a hot anime woman, but you can't just put a hot anime woman in like a bikini and wave her in front of my face and be like, look at the hot lady. Like, nah, dude. I would roll my eyes at that. But if you put them in a cool outfit, now we're talking. I'd say I'm a semi-easy target. I'll take a lot of slop, but I will not take all the slop. I have like a little bit of a standard. The fuck is wrong? Okay. The game's gaslighting me. The text was like really fucked up on Eat a Burger when I was hovering over this person at first. Is this creepypasta that's happening? You want to be with your parent. You want burger. You also want to be with your parent. Alright. Wait. Switch? Wait. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Okay, sit your ass over here. Can I move you? No, I cannot. How about they put Anime Girl in Mecha? If the mech looks cool and the girl looks good and yeah, I can fuck with that. But at that point, I'm no, you're right. Yeah, just put her in a mech. That works. The mech's got to be cool though. Like, the girl's got to be really hot, or the mech's got to be really cool, or they're both like kind of cool. You gotta balance it out. I guess it's not a balance per se, but like one can make up for the other if it's good enough. You want to be alone and drink a coffee. Okay. You don't want to be next to a kid and you don't want to eat anything. You want to eat. You want to drink. Okay. Yes. You're thirsty. Wait. What? What? Okay. You go here. You go here. Go here. Okay. At that point, I fucked the mech. It depends. If the mech is fuckable, then yeah, maybe. Little known kink of girl fucked in the mech pilot chair. I feel like that's well known enough. I think that's literally every person that plays Muv-Luv. What mech is not fuckable? I mean, it depends on who you ask. Like me, I'm not fucking the BattleTech mechs. I think they look cool. I'm not bricked up over them. I would say I'm fairly picky when it comes to fuckable mech designs. I think my relationship with mechs is mostly platonic. Don't want to be next to a kid and you want to eat or drink something. Okay. You go here. Fuck! You don't want to eat anything. You don't want to be next to a kid. There we go. Alright. Is Luca the... I'm pretty sure Luca's like the piece of shit Never Meet Your Heroes XP that we saw earlier. I could be wrong, though. Honestly, I'm trying to think of a mech that is fuckable. Maybe one of the Zoids. Because then you're getting into, like, furry territory as well. And that makes sense. Transformer... There's probably at least one very fuckable Transformer for me. But generally speaking, I am well aware of all the porn, but like, I'm not looking up Transformers porn. Now, planes, there's some good-ass plane R34. But that's not mechs. That's technically different. Darling and the Franxx mechs are kind of made to be fuckable. No, they're made to be fucking in the cockpit. That's different. Starships, like planes. Like, I feel like that's in plane territory, and there's probably some really good Starship art. I don't think I've seen any, but I'm sure it's out there. You don't want to sit behind someone on their phone, then you'll sit in the front. Actually, this is probably the best spot for you. You want to steal popcorn, you want to be with your parent. Okay. Which means you need to be in a 3-seater. Which means... Wait! What do you need? You want to be in row 3. Okay. You sit here. You sit here. Someone with popcorn. Here. You leave your phone and you want to be near the center of the room. I would kill you if I was given the opportunity. You want to be next to another kid. You want to be near the center of the room, you're wearing too much cologne, you not like bad smells. Leo, welcome in! Happy Wednesday! Did you play this game? I feel like I saw someone play this before I saw a trailer for it. I can't remember if it was you or someone else. This feels like a game that you would enjoy. At least vibe-wise. Giga cozy in here. Do not like strong orders and you eat popcorn. Okay. Sit here. You play the demo on your own, but not on stream. Okay. Who did I see play this? I'd have to go around and like ask everybody. But yeah, how did you like it? You want to be with Laura, you make loud comments about the movie. Great. Alright. You sit here. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. You can go here, which means you can go here. Oh, right. You wanted to be near the middle. Does this work? Alright. Oh, Oh my god, this is... Wait! Aha. There we go! Alright, we got it. It's a great puzzle game, nice and easy to pick up. Yeah! My thoughts exactly. I love organizing things where everything has its own requirements. I'm a super big fan of that. I am a big fan of mini motorways for that exact reason. Bruh. There are so many people here that, like, shouldn't be at a movie theater. I gotta start taking percentages of how many people I would remove from this situation. Want to steal popcorn? You make loud comments about the movie. You would go. You would go for sure. You want to be in row 3. You don't want to sit behind someone on their phone. You want to be in row 2. You don't want to sit behind someone. You don't want to be next to a kid. Okay. You go there for now. You don't want to sit in a dirty seat. Look at your phone. You go here. Switch. You wanted popcorn. You want to sit next to another kid. I want to sit next to a kid so that I can play die. That's what I'm saying, dude. Go to the fucking playground, dude. Get out of the movie theater. You want to be alone, you eat popcorn. You go here because this seat's already dirty. You can't make it any worse, you piece of shit. I don't like the implication that every person that eats popcorn makes the seat filthy. Like, I feel like I don't make the seat that dirty if I eat popcorn in a movie theater. I'm not gonna say I leave it spotless, but like, I don't know. I kind of take offense to that. Eat popcorn and you don't like talking. Can you sit here? Cool. We're minimizing how much the dirty seats are propagating. You do not want to be next to Eliana. You're both loud. You fucking hypocrite. You're gonna be next to another kid. You can't see well from far away. Okay, you go here. You look at your phone. Sit in the back. All right, let's get the ratio here. You actually take the bucket with you after the movie? Oh yeah, I thought that was like... Oh, do you mean you take the bucket home? Because I was gonna say, yeah, of course you take it with you out of the theater so you can throw it away. I get taking home the bucket if it's like commemorative for sure. If it's just like the regular one, oh, to the garbage. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought that was. I can't fathom not doing that. What do you mean? Are you about to tell me there are people that, like, when they're done at the movie theater, they just leave the shit that they brought with them into the movie theater? That's like saying I'd leave my phone in the movie theater when I'm ready to go home. What are you fucking talking about? Like, that's insane. That's actually insane. I guess I'm trying to get into the mindset of someone with less than 0 brain cells. I guess the idea is that it's similar to going to a restaurant. You don't take the plate with you into the back, into the kitchen, into the dishwasher or the sink or whatever. You leave the plate on the table at the restaurant because it's part of the restaurant. I guess that's where their brain's at. It's like the popcorn bucket is part of the movie theater, so it stays right here. I guess. I still cannot fathom this behavior, but like, I can see, if I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt and there's any thought put into this process, I can see it. It gives the peasants job security. Oh my god. I think it would make more sense if it's like Alamo Drafthouse and it's more like a restaurant. If you get into the theater and then after you're already sat down in your seat, then people come in to bring you your food to your seat and it's much more of a dining experience, that I could see leaving it there when you get up. I would still take it with me when I get up, but like the mentality is closer to a restaurant experience, so that makes more sense. It's more than 0, but it's still not high. All right, let me break out the calculator. Oh wait, I can do calculations on my phone. You're talking about AMC? Yeah. Yeah, like for general movie theater experience, that's fucking crazy. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 people in here right now. You make loud comments. You are expelled. You eat popcorn. You don't want to be near people on their phone. You want to be in row 3. You are totally fine. You want to steal popcorn? You can't stand talking. If you're taking popcorn from someone that you know, if you're sitting with a friend, that's fine. Because I have a feeling the number of people that I would have removed from society is going to be really high. So I'm going to give as many people the benefit of the doubt as I can. You're stealing popcorn from a friend. You're fine. You want to be next to another kid. You don't want to sit in a dirty seat. As long as you are well behaved, which you probably aren't, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You're probably, nothing in here is explicitly saying that you're a piece of shit. You just feel comfortable sitting next to another kid in an unknown space. I'll hand that to you. You eat popcorn, you cannot stand talking. You're good. You look at your phone, you are unacceptable. Wait, did I count this right? 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you are unacceptable. You look at your phone during the movie, you're unacceptable. Whoops. You don't want to be in row 2, you don't want to sit with someone on their phone, you don't want to be next to a kid, you're based. You want to be alone, you eat popcorn, you don't want to be next to a phone user, you're based. You make loud comments, unacceptable. You want to be next to another kid and you cannot see well from far away, you are fine. Okay, that number is a lot lower than I was anticipating. About 36% of the people in this theater are untouchables. 36% of them need to be wiped off the face of the planet, which is a lot lower than I was expecting. But to be fair, that's being generous. That was what was that? Where's the memory on this? There were 4 that I marked as needing to be called. I did give these 2 the benefit of the doubt. If we instead don't do that, it's like just under 55%, which is a little bit closer to, you know, that's about average. Half of all people are they don't know how to act like they've been around people. That sounds about right. You'll find them eventually. You can't just... I mean, it's a nice gesture, but also you can't just fucking deceive somebody and you don't know if they like you like that. You just met. I don't know. Maybe that's extrovert mentality. Jade, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Remember going to see Sonic 3 and there was a group of like 10 kids acting unruly? Friend of yours goes to complain. They asked the whole group to leave. And the mom threatens you? What the fuck? I mean... What's she gonna fucking do? If they get... What's she gonna fucking do? She gonna lay hands on you? That's a lawsuit, man. Clearly, she can afford to take fucking 10 kids to the movie theater. Nah, they can afford to catch a case. You look at your phone, you don't want to sit in a dirty seat. We can't fucking have it all now, can we? You want to be with your parent. Make loud comments. Alright. Look at you. You're a parent and you're on your phone at the movie theater? No wonder your kid fucking behaves like shit. Be a goddamn role model for once in your life. You want to be alone, you want to be center. You can't want to be alone and also be near the center of the movie theater. How about you watch your movies at your fucking house? Does that work? Yeah, you piece of shit. This is the South people have killed for less? Damn. Sounds like you better strap up then. If it's the status quo, you should at least be equipped for the situation that you're in. You want to steal popcorn, you make loud comments. Actual shitter. Can't see you well from far away. You don't want to sit behind someone on their phone. You can go here. You can go here. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, I can make this work. You go here. You go here. You go here. You go here. Wait, that doesn't help at all. Switch? Yes, okay. There. Popcorn eater in dirty seat. This is the way to go. Even in Texas, you can't bring your firearm into most businesses. That's why you get a CDL. Nobody knows what they don't know. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't open carry a fucking Vector into the goddamn Walmart. But nobody knows what they don't know. Annie, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, sorry, CHL, not CDL. I got my licenses confused. Pardon me. Don't want to sit in a dirty seat and can't see well from far away. Alright, in the front you go. Can't stand talking, you look at your phone. Dirty seat? Yeah. Eat popcorn. Wait, you can sit here. It's like, what's a truck gonna do in this situation? Okay, to be fair... Yeah, if you... Like, a truck would probably do you pretty well. I would like to see Monster run over all 10 of those people in the movie theater. With the truck. That's the move. Danny, I need you to prove you're not a bot. I need you to prove to me that you're not a bot. You are coming in, taking in extant information, and just kind of spit, like you're just outputting information right now. I'm gonna need something. You want to steal popcorn, you want to be with Nat. Maybe you should have asked Nat to get a fucking popcorn. Oh, dingus? You jumped over from Duke's? Alright! Excellent. That's all I needed to hear. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I hope your week's going well so far. You don't want to sit next to someone on their phone. You don't need to be in the front seat. Okay. You want to steal popcorn? You go here. Alright. Nice. Friend of Duke is a friend of yours. Nice, nice. That's what I like to hear. I do hope you enjoy your stay. What's Duke been up to? I missed his last stream. What was he playing last? You are wearing your big hat. You sure are, buddy. Okay. You want to be in row 2? Oh, no. That means they're gonna block somebody. Okay. You want to be with your parent. You don't want to sit in a dirty seat. Can you sit here? Fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Here. 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 Fuck. Give me a break, dude. Okay. Ah, right, you need to sit next to someone with popcorn. Technically live, just doing some audio checks. He's doing Paper Mario modded. Ah, nice. I thought he finished that already. Also waiting for Dune Awakening patch to finish. Ooh, that's the, is that an MMO? I forget. Is that an MMO or is it just like a open world RPG? Like how I skipped over the fact that you would now down 10 kids and an adult if you were granted immunity. I mean, you would be... I'm not gonna say you would be right to, but I wouldn't fucking blame you, alright? Given the circumstances, I wouldn't blame you. I'd vouch for you at the pearly gates. That's all I'm saying. Conan Exiles, but with sand. Right, right. I'm guessing it works if you like it enough to have gone through a patch with it. Because I feel like that's... Oh, I remember hearing that they were doing a Dune MMO, and I'm like, how in the world are you pulling that off? Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. What do you... Ain't no fucking way, dude. Oh, okay. You don't... Okay, okay. You want to be in row 3. Whatever, man. You have to be in the front. You don't have to be in the front. So... move you here. What do you... Oh, right. That's not gonna... this is tricky. It's a spice fever dream and it's all in Paul's head. Oh, okay. I see it, I see it. St. Peter would tell you he didn't even have to ask me to look in the book. He knew where he belonged. Okay, we're getting into some real fucking math here. Okay, you need to be in row 3. You need to be next to another kid. So let's see. You look at your phone. I want you in the back if possible. You want to steal popcorn. There's only... you could sit here. Next to this popcorn fucker. You can't stand talking. Okay. You want to steal popcorn, which means this motherfucker has to be here. You can go here. You want to be next to another kid. Okay, 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 okay. You go here. 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 All right. We got there. We got there. All right. Now to do the assessment. You want to be in row 3? Cannot stand talking. You're excellent. You are a stand-up role model citizen. Can't stand talking, you look at your phone, you're a piece of shit. You eat popcorn, you don't want to be behind someone on the phone. That is A-okay with me. You want to steal popcorn, presumably from someone you know. This is benefit of the doubt mode. This is acceptable because I'm assuming you're not actually insane. And you want to hang out with Nat, that's fine. You guys are supposedly friends now. You want to be with Val, which tells me that these feelings are reciprocated, which means we're good. You are wearing your big hat. Normally, I would say there is nothing wrong with wearing your big hat. You presumably earned it. You are allowed to wear your big hat if you want to. However, that gets complicated when you compound it with the fact that you insist on sitting in row 2. Which means you have de facto removed at least one seat from the movie-going experience. This is unacceptable behavior. You can want your big hat and you can want row 2. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. You're not socialized. You don't understand what it means to compromise, to exist with other people. You don't fucking get it. You're dead. Cute Kitty. What a name. I can't believe you managed to get that and like not be told this username is taken, but we can do Cute Kitty 1792. So I guess excellent job getting that name. Gonna steal all the popcorn? I think it would be a great idea to steal the popcorn, like the residue popcorn, so that way people can stop complaining about dirty seats. Your username, it says it's Cute Kitty. Is that not what your username is? Is my chatbot fucking lying to me right now? I think YouTube allows duplicates these days? Oh, okay, never mind then. I was not aware of this. Yeah, okay. Never mind then. If duplicates are allowed, then it's a moot point. Back in my day, when you wanted to make an account for something, the name had to be completely unique. No one can have ever thought of the name that you're typing in when you want to make the account. You want to be alone, you want to be near the center of the room, you cannot stand talking. I will give this person the pass because it's not entirely unreasonable. I think it's a little naive to want to be alone and near the center of the room and not want ambient talking. You know what? I'm no longer giving you the benefit of the doubt because that's too much. That's too much in one go. If you want to be alone and you can't stand talking, that makes sense. That's why you go in the corner. If you want to be near the center of the room and you can't stand talking, that's where I would go. You're a little naive, but I'll give you the pass. If you want to be alone and you can't stand talking, that goes hand in hand. That's like, they're a package deal. That makes total, complete sense. Putting all three together, I think you're starting to get into a little bit of unreasonable territory. I'm putting you on the list. I'm sorry. You will be executed by the end of the week. Straight to theater jail. Old Unk is yapping about the old days again. Listen, back when I had to make my fucking AOL Instant Messenger account, you couldn't just type in a name that 30 other people have typed in already. You had to be an innovator. You had to be a trailblazer. Back in the AOL days. Back in MSN. If you wanted to have mail, you had to fucking think for yourself. Seize him. That's me with fucking Big Hat Anna over here. Seize them. Get them out of here. MSN Live and Trello? Oh god. I only know about Trello because of what is it? The one of the Twitch bots that I use had support for it. It was like Get chat messages from Twitch, YouTube, and Trillo. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Only like a month or two younger than me? Yeah! Yeah, buddy! Big talk coming from you. Mr. Oh, 2 decades ago, I remember playing Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, dude. Hell, 2 decades ago, it was what, 10 at that point? Possibly even 11. Trillo was dope. It was an all-in-one. Interesting. Okay, which one are we at? When you're next to another kid, you don't want to sit in a dirty seat. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I shouldn't, but I will. There is no concrete damning evidence in your profile. You want to be with your parent, you make loud comments about the movie, you're not getting the pass. You gotta go. You gotta go, and you can blame your parent for that. For not raising you correctly. And who can imagine how you ended up like this? I already said that. I already said this earlier. Looking at your phone during the movie theater, you're not a fucking role model for your kid. I mean, I guess you are. You're just a very poor role model for your kid. So you gotta go. You're a package deal. You and your kid can both burn in the pits of Brinstar. Don't want to sit in a dirty seat and you can't see well from far away. You are good to go, buddy. I hope you can find a pair of glasses soon. You popcorn, you can't see well from far away. You're fine. You want to steal popcorn and you make loud comments? Double hell for you. Alright, we got 6 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Once again, just under half. About 46% of the people in this movie theater are uncivilized, unacceptable scum of the earth. We're maintaining about the average. A dog to set up, but you're getting old. It was novel then. What did you assume you touched Final Fantasy ever? You played 14 for like a week last year. Alas, it did not spark joy. Oh, you know what? I got you and Mackin mixed up because you both have red usernames. I know Mackin is big Final Fantasy player. Have you played? Did you get into the Battlefield 6 beta? I saw the unofficial but supposed, the rumored gun list for that game, and I'm like, ooh, that's looking a damn sight better than Blops. I think it's time I switch sides again. It's time to get back into Battlefield. It looks like it might be quite nice. I had a good time with 3. Those are the good old days. Don't get me started. Oh no. I did not get into the beta, but I will probably give it a shot when the full game comes out. That'll be a fun stream or two. It'll probably blow up my fucking Wardo, but we'll figure it out. Also, random aside, I was telling Fowl earlier, they also apparently got rid of Elemental P in the alphabet. They changed the way the alphabet is sung, and what pisses me off the most is that it works, and you can argue that it's the way that it should have been from the beginning. But the fact that we grew up on Elemental P and then they took it away from us, I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking with it. Because apparently, if you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, like, the cadence works just fine. So I'm less bothered by the fact that they changed it, and more bothered by, like, why the fuck wasn't it that way to begin with? It worked completely fine. I'm fucking mad. I'm fucking mad because I have to live with the albatross of fucking it should be Elemental P. And I don't necessarily have a leg to stand on. It's just what I'm used to. I'm pissed. They screwed us, man. In like 10 years, we're all gonna look like the crazy ones. Your Xbox is linked to an EA account linked to an email that's no longer active? Brother. I put in a request to delete the account and they haven't, but your claim says it's been resolved? What the fuck? I mean... The Xbox is linked to the account, huh? You can't factory reset the Xbox? Or is that like, you have other data on it that you don't want to get rid of? What if you bought another Xbox and then put your old Xbox in the Xbox box and then return it and be like, I changed my mind. And now you have a new Xbox and you can make a new account so it's not linked to the shit. It's an EA issue they need to fix. Ah, man. Is like, hey, it's been a while, you should reset your password. We send a link to your email. What if you made a new EA account? Or is it like permanently tied to your Steam or whatever? I feel there's gotta be a way to start fresh. EA account is linked to... Oh, it's linked to your Xbox account. I'm fucking stupid. What if you made a new Xbox account? What the fuck? Stinkies? What are you doing here? Don't want to be splashed by the water. It sounds like you fucking need to be. But, okay, I guess. I guess that means you have to sit here. Get dizzy at the front of the boat? Can't relate. You want to party. Okay. What do you mean, boring? Oh, you need to be someone else. You need to be with someone else who wants to party. Okay. There we go. Oh, loud ass. You think that person has rabies? Well, then they should doubly be on the edge seat so they can get thrown overboard. It just sucks that you have to do that. Yeah, that's bullshit. Other than that, you're excited for Battlefield 6? Yeah. Hopefully we can play when it comes out. You want to take photos of the view, so I assume you want to be on the side. You want to relax. You don't want to be splashed. And you want to be with Aurora. You get dizzy at the back of the boat. I guess... okay, that's like firmly in the middle. Okay. You get dizzy at the front. You don't like bad smells. Go here. You want to be with Aurora. You want to party. What do you mean you can't breathe? What? Oh, it's because it... God damn it. Okay, okay. You go here. 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 And we're good. I was about to be like, what did that accomplish? And then I realized, oh, right. We don't have anyone else to put on the boat. We're good. Thank you, Maxwell. Thank you, Jade, for the Maxwell. Yeah, now that's a party. Hang on, before we do our calculations, I have a text from my grandmother. I've been teaching her how to use her phone. I told her, if you are having trouble remembering to practice using your phone every day, you can just text me every day about something that you did today. And so far, she's been really good about it. We're on day 3 in a row. Yesterday, she hit me with the fucking LOL, dude. I was not expecting that. Cause she's like, she's at that point where like she barely knows how to use the phone keyboard, but she can do it. It just takes her forever to type. Like, she can use the keyboard, she just uses it extremely slowly. And she hit me with the fucking lol on her second text to me ever. I feel like my mom must have taught her that one. There's no way. There's no way she picked that up on her own. Hey, grandson, I appreciate you. Every time I text you, I'm practicing. Have a good PM. Excellent. And you know it's formatted like a written letter. I open up my text and it's like getting the envelope all quiet on the Western Front from your grandma, that's from the homeland that you haven't seen in years. It's absolutely poetic whenever I get a text from her. I'm glad you're keeping up with your studies. Very proud of you. And love you too. Alright. Now we can take the head count. Perfect MLA format. She's citing her sources, bro. It's crazy. Alright, let's see. You're stinky. Immediately you gotta go. No stinkies in society. You are also stinky. You want to party, which is like we're on a tourism boat. I'm not the rowdy sort, but like you're probably on vacation. As long as you're not being a piece of shit, this is, you know. You're not in the movie theater trying to party. You're on a tourism gondola ride trying to party. It's a slightly more acceptable circumstance. You like to party and you don't like strong odors. I think that's a little, not necessarily hypocritical, but maybe a little surprising. Like, I feel like you're going to get some strong odors if you're really partying. But, you know, to each their own. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. Goddamn right I'm proud of Grandma. Usually I'd say this is gross, but considering there's a senior citizen involved who's actually trying, it's quite precious. Yeah. She's doing her best. And she's learning. Like, I have, every time that I go and visit and do another phone lesson with her, she is improving. Which is, like, I hear plenty of stories of people from my generation trying to teach their boomer generation ancestors how to use technology, and they either refuse to cooperate, or they just truly don't get it and they give up. Like, it's not that they want to give up, but like they really just don't get it, and you know, they're forced to just they're the tech support person in forever. So for my grandma to be actually making tangible progress, she's goated for that one. You can't take that away from her. So giggling that I thought you were a bot. I'm sorry, but like there was something about your first chat just being a random phrase that was based off of the last thing that was said in chat, as if it was like a ChatGPT autocomplete prompt or something. Like, I don't know. Something just hit me like that looked like input-output behavior. And granted, what is the human brain if not the most complex input-output processor in the universe? But it's the vibe was the vibe. I don't know what to tell you. I'm very glad that you're not a bot, because now that we will have that memory forever. How am I supposed to not be stinky standing around the 100-degree thermal sensation sun? I mean, okay, everybody's gonna be a little bit stinky. But if you have the dark clouds and flies hanging around you, like you're fucking, like you're what's his name from Peanuts, you can't be doing that, dude. Okay. You get dizzy at the back of the boat, you want to be with your parent. That is totally fine. You want to be with Aurora? You are presumably... Here's where I'm a little fucked up. Rowan and Maeve do not have any connections. But they both want to be next to the child Aurora. Are these, like, divorced parents? I feel like coincidentally these two are Aurora's parents, and they just so happen to not have a connection to each other because it's like, you know, they're connected through Aurora. That is the most generous interpretation of this dynamic that I could give them. Any other explanation for why these three are related the way that they are is extremely unflattering for Rowan here. So, perhaps naively, perhaps dangerously, I'm going to give Rowan the benefit of the doubt and say that them and Maeve are just both Aurora's parents, and it's a completely normal situation, and they're good. Jordy wants to relax. I fucking feel that. Maeve does not want to be splashed by water. I feel like maybe you shouldn't have gotten on a gondola if you didn't want to get splashed by water, but it's not the most unreasonable request. Maria gets dizzy and does not like bad smells. That's totally fine. You're struggling enough as it is. I'm not going to hoist any judgment on you. And Dorian wants to take photos of the view. Probably on vacation. Totally understandable. All right. Literally only the Stinkies are problematic on this boat. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of 10 people, we got a 20% failure rate on this little batch of society. That's pretty fucking good. That's by far the best ratio we've seen so far. This boat's kind of goated. What is this lore that I'm seeing getting cooked up in the chat right now? Hang on, let me get caught up. You have been messing around with self-hosting an LLM? Interesting. Where are you sourcing your data from? Huh? You're gonna get... You might get in some trouble depending on how you answer that question. Maybe you're some Kolioka Xana thing? Kolioka mentioned. It's been years. It's been decades. I haven't thought about that show in fucking forever. The French can do it right every now and then. Maybe Rowan is the neighbor who's trying to butt in. What he's trying to be like, he's trying to make his way into stepdad territory. Maybe Rowan just became friends with Aura or their cousins. Okay. Yeah, but friends is a little sus, but it could be cousins. Like, cousins literally, there is absolutely no age connection between cousins. So that is a completely understandable explanation. Or just like a significantly older brother. That also happens sometimes. The French made Kolioka? Yeah! What is it? Not Type Moon. Fucking... Could you imagine if Type Moon made fucking Kolioka? That'd be insane. Not French bread. That's also Melty Blood. What is the fucking... What is the company that made Kolioka? It's something Moon. I'm going crazy. Hang on, I gotta look it up. Kolioka. Moon Scoop. That's what it was. Moon Scoop is the people that... I don't think that's like the studio that made Code Lyoko. I think they were like the publisher or whatever, or they were like the contact between Code Lyoko and Cartoon Network. Is something like that, just after browsing the wiki article. You became friends with children before? I mean, under what circumstance? Is it like... I just don't know how that would happen. There was that one lady in that beat 'em up that I played who was... She was like a pro wrestler and she was friends with that rich kid. I still don't know what the fuck that was about. I don't know how those two met. But they were totally normal. You like to edit a claim you've been making. Expedition 33 is the best thing to come out of the French since Code Lyoko. Also, Foul, unfortunately, I don't think Wakfu is gonna... More like Doofus. Alright. I don't think Wakfu's gonna clear Expedition 33. I'm... Just in terms of popular opinion, I don't think that's happening as much as we would like it to. During a bus trip, during a park outing, during parties. Huh. Well. I mean, good on you. That is, I would definitely call that a very good skill. To be good with kids in like a completely normal way. What are you guys fucking talking about? Have you ever been in, like, a teaching position, Jade? Anything teacher or chaperone adjacent? You want a party. Alright, you get in the back. You party motherfuckers get in the back. Quarantine your asses. Want a party, but you don't want to be next to a kid? Alright, that's understandable. Bro's not trying to get canceled on Twitter. They don't want the Google Docky coming out. You want to be alone. Get in the front. You want to relax, but you get dizzy towards the front. Too loud. Okay. You want to be alone. You want to take photos of the view. You want to be alone. Okay. You want to party, you don't want to be splashed by water. Okay. There we go. Who? Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking loud ass, dude. This is troublesome. Too loud? Yeah, too loud. Alright. Shit, man. I think... let's put you here. Fuck. Okay. Come on, dude. I think I moved the wrong person at some point. You don't want to get splashed. You have to be here. Are we good? Okay. Okay, that part's good at least. Now, what's happening here? Too loud. Did that help at all? You can't be in the front. There's... You want to relax. You want to relax. What? Oh, you get dizzy at the front. Okay! Hi, alright, we got there. Jesus. You have a degree in English as a second language teaching. Oh, you've only worked as an assistant teacher though. Cool. We are learning. We're learning about each other. Let's go! Alright. time for the assessment. You want to party and you want to be with your parent. Understandable. You want to party, that's fine. You're on vacation. You don't want to be next to a kid, that's based. You don't want to get splashed by the water, but you want to party. I feel like that's a little naive, but you're young. I guess that's they might have the thing. They might have the neurodivergent thing where they don't want to get wet unless they're in the shower. I get it. I'm the same way. I'm not someone who, I feel like if I was in this game, I wouldn't have the I want to party tag, but like, I get not wanting to be splashed by the water. Again, I think it's a little surprising to see those traits put together, but you know, I don't hate them for it. Want to party? Okay. All the partiers, you're good. As long as I can keep you in the back where you belong, you're good in my book. You want to be alone? Understandable. I don't know why you get on a fucking vacation gondola with bench seats, good designed to seat like 20 people if you want to be alone. You probably should have gotten on one of the private gondolas that's just like a dude with an oar. So you're on thin ice. You're on thin ice. I don't disagree with your personality, but I do take umbrage with your decision-making skills to have put yourself in this situation. If there's no one else to throw to the underworld, you're drawing the short end of the stick. But for now, I'll hold off. You do want to get splashed. You want the ocean to kill you. Give me your best shot. You want to relax, but you get dizzy at the front. That's understandable. You want to relax and take photos. That's understandable. You want to be alone. That's understandable. And you want to be... You know what? All three of you... All three of you being the only ones that I can take umbrage with, you're cooked. That's it. You're all going to the Shadow Realm. There was no one else to pull. Someone's got to be sacrificed. Someone's got to be purged. And since you share an equal amount of the sin, you're all considered one entity. Which means you got 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 10. 30%. Okay, still low. This boat is doing fantastic. Shouldn't bring that up. You're good. That is a bit of a hot topic. But you're good. I'll gloss right over it. Want to relax? Hey, we got partiers. Don't want to be next to a kid. You want to party. That's understandable. You want to party. You want to take photos. You want to be with Winnie. You get in front. You want to be with Hiroshi. Wait. You gotta be in the middle. Wait, what? What am I missing? You want to be here. You want to be here. You want to be here. You guys are a triangle. Okay. You want to relax and take photos. You want to relax. You want to party. You want to relax but you get dizzy. You want to relax and take photos. You want to party, you don't want to be splashed by the water. Alright, you go here, so you can go here. You want to be next to another kid and you don't want to be splashed by water. Okay. No, that won't work. There we go. Alright. That one wasn't so bad. Alright. You want to party, don't want to be next to a kid. That's based. You want to party. You want to party, don't want to be splashed by water. It's a little silly. You want to party, you get dizzy at the front of the boat. That's kind of funny. You want to be next to another kid, you don't want to be splashed by water. That's fine. You want to relax. You want to relax, but you get dizzy. You want to relax. You want to relax. You want to take photos. You want to relax and take photos. You want to relax and take photos. This one's good. This one's good. This is we've done it. We have a slice of perfectly functional society on this gondola. This one can live. Everyone lives. Just this once. And just like that, I see 3 stinkies, and I miss our utopian gondola, man. What happened? Just like in the blink of an eye, it's gone. Don't like bad smell. Okay, let's get the stinkies in the back. You want to take photos of the view? If you got to shower, you can get splashed. You want to relax. You want to party. This is... the stinkies are gonna fucking invade the front space a little bit. I have to do what I can to mitigate it. Party. Oh, that's a big fucking group. For fuck's sake. Okay. You scoundrel? You don't want to be next to Allison. You get dizzy at the back? Oh my fucking god. Wait. Okay, we can put the stinkies in the front. I feel so bad for the driver, but we can put the stinkies in the front. The stinkies and the partiers. Dizzy at the back. Dizzy at the front. So for fuck's sake, man. Okay, can you go here? Okay. Does not give us a lot of room to work with. Don't want to be splashed. Okay. You want to relax and don't like bad smells. Here you go. You want to be a Val. You want to take photos. Okay. You don't want to be splashed. Alright, alright. That one wasn't so bad. I thought that was going to be a lot worse. This is like... This is peak high school shit. In the party group, but you're like sworn enemies with someone else in the party group. Yeah, that's high school shit. With the boat moving, the stink would actually bother the people at the back if the stinkies are at the front. You're so right, and I wish the game accounted for that. Like, everyone directly ahead of a stinky should not be affected by it. Look over at your crafting list for the airship on 1116 iron ore. Get that pickaxe out. Better boot up Minecraft. Alright, we got 3 stinkies right off rip. Unacceptable. You want to party and get dizzy? That's fine. You want to party and don't want to be next to Allison. I don't know what your beef with Allison is, but it appears to be unrequited. Because Allison's chilling. I'm not going to say you're in the wrong, but I need more context. I want to hear both sides of the story. I will not condemn you for this behavior, but I am a little sus. You want to party, but you don't want to get dizzy. That's fine. You don't want to get splashed. That's fine. You're stinky, but we've already damned you to the pits of hell. Don't like bad smells. You want to be a Val. You want to take photos. You don't want to get splashed. You don't like bad smells. Alright. The stinkies are the only problem here. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just over 27%. This boat has been primo. This boat has been far and away the best behaved situation we have observed all night. I might fuck around and hang and like visit this boat tour. The odds are good. The odds are good that like I'm not going to be too, you know what? No, that's not true. Because while it has a good ratio, it always has people partying on it. I'm not going to condemn them for that, but like, I don't want to be on that boat, personally. Never know, maybe the other person does something that annoys them. Maybe. That's what I'm saying. I gotta hear both sides of the story. If it's like Ellison is effortlessly annoying, but they're not doing it on purpose, it's just a personality mismatch, then, you know, it is what it is. That's life. I think you should just not hang out with that person, but sometimes it's like, it's the one person that you don't like, but they're very ingratiated into your big friend group, and you can only avoid them so much. Ask me how I know. But yeah, like, sometimes that happens. You don't gotta prey on their downfall, but it's like you do what you can. You do what you can to distance yourself. Had some experience with people who keep putting their hand on you while hanging out. Ooh. If we're friends, I would not be super bothered. I think, like, I would definitely just get used to it. If I do like you as a person and you did that, I would be wary for a while. But if it gets to the point where we're good friends, then I would get used to it. But yeah, if you don't get down with that, that fucking sucks. It's no bother for friends. Ah, okay, so they're like an acquaintance. That's like, nah, dude. That's not gonna fly. Don't want to wish on their downfall, but I hope they have the day that they deserve. Yes, absolutely. I hope Monster runs them over with a truck. I don't hope that Monster runs them over with a truck. But if they did, I wouldn't blame them. We'll put it like that. Oh boy, luggage again. I see a fucking Stinky and a person who doesn't have headphones. And some chatty Cathys. I can't get too mad about chatty Cathys. We're a social species. People are going to want to talk. Okay. I'm not going to condemn chatty Cathys. People that want to talk is understandable. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that they're not fucking ghetto loud. That they just want someone to talk to at a reasonable volume. But like a reasonable volume in public is like, yeah, that's gonna be some noise. What the fuck? Oh, I see, like an underground like an underwater tunnel. Those are very cool. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Also, are diving suits really that heavy? What did you also... Well, I guess they probably also packed, like, oxygen tanks and shit. There's no way. These aren't all your things, right? This has got to be spread out amongst the entire crowd. But also, that's fucking crazy. I don't care who this stuff belongs to. Who is carrying a flat screen TV, fishing rod, saxophone, and fucking tea kettle? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Alright, put it on. Diving suits are super heavy? Really? I didn't realize. I guess the waterproof material and the liner and stuff, I guess it does add up because it's like full body and shit. Okay. Interesting. I didn't think about it. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm thinking of like a wetsuit. I just read diving suit could be like the one from the SpongeBob movie. I get you. Those I could definitely see being very heavy. Just the helmet alone would go crazy. I don't want this to happen, but if it happens, I won't cry. We got to see one when we went on that ship in the Greek town. Who is we? You and me? Because I don't remember that. You talking about you with your family? You want to be by the window. You got it. Your parents. Yeah, you and your parents. Yeah, okay. You want to be with Isaac. Okay. You've got shower. You want to eat. In the back you go. Which means you go in the opposite corner. Oh, stank ass. You want to sit in the direction of the vehicle and you want to read. You do not want to be next to a kid and you don't like strong odors. You want to talk to someone. What? There we go. You want to be alone. Can I put you here? In the fucking storage area? Don't want to be next to a kid. You don't like strong odors. That's understandable. One aisle seat. Alright, that one was pretty easy. BRB. Enjoy your BRB. Be safe. You know what? I think I'll also BRB. It's almost 9 o'clock. This will be a good time to run ad break. And I need to get back to taking my ad breaks AFK so I can stretch and refill my drink and all that. I've been doing marathon streams for the last while. I got to get back into the habit of taking proper breaks. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to run ads, I'm going to refill my drink, get some fresh air, stretch my legs, and I suggest all of you do the same. We'll be back in a couple minutes. I am back. For the record, it's cockpit. Because I guess there are some Digimon that have cockpits. I guess? Welcome back. Thank you. Alright, everyone's good to go. Oh, I almost forgot to do the assessment. Ain't no way you're gonna make me look at TikTok, bro. See, this is why that redeem is 10,000 points. Alright, hang on. I find this song funny and relevant? I mean, can't have your cake and eat it too. There's no way it's funny and relevant. I find that hard to believe. Can you turn the fucking volume up, please? Thank you.
I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to steal popcorn. I make loud comments. I look at my phone. I'm wearing a big hat. Where can I sit? Fucking outside. All right? Outside the movie theater while you wait for a cab to go home. Fuck you. You're not allowed in this theater. Get out. You can sit next to the dumpster.
That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. That's 100%. It doesn't have to be all of those things put together. It's literally, if you have one trait that I don't like, sit your ass outside. You are banished from society. You clearly don't fucking deserve it. Okay. that one was really good. Yeah, that was a good one, Monster. I gotta hand it to you. That was in fact funny and relevant. All right, back to the calculator. Let's see. We got a Stinky right off the bat. We got someone who doesn't own headphones right off the bat. You want to talk to someone? You want to talk to someone, and you're wearing too much cologne. You are kind of a blight on society. I'm marking you for execution. You want to be by Lindo? That's fine. You want to be with Isaac? That's fine. You want to be alone? That's fine. Don't want to be next to a kid. You don't like strong odors. You want to sit in the direction of the vehicle? You want an aisle seat? You want to sit in the direction of the vehicle and you want to read. Totally fine. Okay, we've just got 3. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30%. Alright. Off to a decent start. That's on the higher end for the gondola. But, you know, could definitely do a lot worse. That movie theater was pretty brutal. Think we're talking about something new with the cockpit? Meanwhile, Zone of the Enders? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. They knew what they were doing. What the fuck? I want to be with my friends. That's fine. You want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. Okay. Oh, right. We gotta put this stuff away. Who is bringing fucking flat screens onto the train? What are you people doing? That just goes, huh? I thought that was just gonna go for a little bit. Contraband? Shit, maybe. I would pick something a little less fucking conspicuous. I don't know, I'm not a mule. Maybe they know something I don't. Okay. Alright, y'all are good? Imagine it's that way in countries with pervasive public transit. But like, I guess, yeah, people do gotta buy monitors and shit. How do you get that shit home from Best Buy if no one in your town owns a goddamn car? But at that point, if you're not... I feel like at that point you'd have it delivered. If you've got good public transit, you've probably got good, like, delivery services. It just seems really inconvenient. If you're not having it delivered, You gotta haul that shit all the way from the Best Buy through the train station, onto the train, off of the train, through another train station, all the way to your house. I feel like if I was living somewhere and I wasn't driving my own car and I wanted a TV, I would have it delivered. That's just me. You seen people carry TVs into crowded buses? Okay, but did they steal those TVs? Because you can't have that delivered. You can't have stolen goods delivered to your house. Not unless you're very organized. Someone who lives in a third world country, so they are stolen TVs then. It sounds like that's the answer to the question. You want to read and you want an aisle seat. Perfect. You can sit right next to your little book buddy. You want to talk to someone, but you are wearing too much cologne. Okay, we can make this work. Oh, because of the talking. You go here. Fuck you, man. Because these three need to be here. Right, because of the music. Okay, that works. I wanted the book readers to be together, but I don't think it's gonna... I don't think there's a way to make that happen. You don't want to have electronics delivered? The delivery people are just as likely to break them on purpose? That's fair. That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Even in America, delivery can be sketchy. But that's what I'm saying. In a place with good public transit is probably somewhere that you can get good delivery service. I say probably. Full disclosure, I'm speaking out of my ass. I've never lived somewhere with good public transit. That's just the vibe. There we go. You want to believe it. I also want to believe it. Alright. Looks like we're good. Let's see. We still have person without headphones. We still have Stinky. We've got 2 people wearing cologne. Sorry, we have 3 people wearing cologne. Alright. Have you accounted for? You want to be with your friends. That's totally fine. You're the only one in your friend group that is damned to the pits of hell. You just want to sleep. You don't want to be next to a kid. You want to read. You have cologne. You have cologne. You want to talk to someone. You want to read. You are a Stinky. Okay. That's 5 people. We're getting pretty dicey. You did live in Utah, which probably has the best public transit in the Rockies. Yeah, but like, compared to the rest of the planet, we're not cracking that. But also, I would say Utah, like, probably would have had pretty good delivery services. Yeah. It's also the fact that people want to buy things they can barely afford, and delivery tends to cost extra. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I feel like those kind of people, they don't have the backbone to carry a flat screen TV through a train station. And if they did, someone would probably steal it. Easy come, easy go, you know? Imagine back in the CRT days. What the fuck are you doing with that? Your ass is not carrying the 40-inch CRT through a train station. It's not happening. I will not believe it. Unless you hire a goddamn moving company, you get the big fellas with the lifting belts. and you chaperone them through the train station, that's the only way I see that happening. Alright, we got 5 untouchables out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 38%, 38.5%. We're definitely trending much higher than the gondola. I think we're in movie theater territory right now. That's mighty unfortunate. This train's kind of cringe. Back then they bought the 20 inches and we're feeling like big shots, and even the 20-inch CRTs are you're back breaking, dude. And we call a friend to help? Man, I guess. Welcome back, CK. What you missed was the boat ride level that we were on before the train was easily the best environment that we have had so far. It was regularly trending in like sub 20% dirtbags per group. And we even had one that was 0%. 0% scum in the group. Unprecedented behavior. The train's not doing too hot. We had 30%, and then that one was like 38.5%. Like it's not looking good. We're back in movie theater territory, unfortunately. Aha, there we go. We got there. I want these to be lined up. But I also want these to be lined up. Aha. There we go. Nice and neat. Alright, oh, we got some fucking backpacks too now? Oh, brother. Barely a few hours in this game, and I've already created a societal underclass. I really do love segregation games. What can I say? I like to organize things. My pattern recognition is going crazy, dog. Did you guys take buses often at any point in your lives? No. That is generally speaking not... I mean, for a lot of people, you kind of gotta. If you can't afford a car. But generally speaking, America is not designed for buses. Like, people ride them because they have to, but it's extremely suboptimal. Also, yeah, if I was a bus driver, so I guess they technically were on buses all the time. Me, you will not catch my ass on a bus. Like, it's not happening, dude. We got some chatty Cathys. We got a fucking noisemaker. Oh, brother. You get over here. Get away from the riffraff. Stinky. You want to read, and you need your backpack. Why are... I don't know why I had them sit across from each other like that. Yeah, here's your bag. Shut the fuck up. Really? Ah, you. That's unfortunate. Okay. Here? Okay. No, here. Okay, there we go. We're good, we're good. Is there a means to skip paying the bus fare? I know... What was it, like... During COVID, Foul, where there was a way where you could just, like, not charge fare, and then you just insisted on not charging fare ever? So I guess the trick would be getting a really nice bus driver. Okay. Music person. 2 people with cologne. Another music person. Couple of chatty Cathys. You want to eat? You want to read? You want to read? You want to read? Couple of stinkies. And someone who wants to read. Alright. That's 6. They're fucking multiplying, dude. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're up to 46%. It's not looking good for the train. You would not catch my ass on this fuck-ass train, dude. Over here, if you hop over the entry gate, they can't really do anything to you. Well, damn. I guess that's the move. Oh, God! What is this, a field trip? What the fuck? What is happening? What's the fucking kindergarten class doing getting on the train? The fishing rods need to be next to each other. Shit. Okay, hang on. We can make this work. There we go. Sorted. Alright. You forgot to shower. Stinky. You want to talk. There. I'm going to sit next to another kid. You are both stinky. There, we got the fucking stank zone in the back. You don't like strong odors. You don't want to be next to Sebastian. Perfect. You can sit here. You want to be with Wyatt. You want to sleep. Ah, right. Okay, hang on. You sit in the direction of the vehicle. Okay, you go here. We got a couple cologne boys. I'm gonna be in the direction of the vehicle. Okay. Okay. Nice. Doesn't happen often, aside from when the bus passes by a soccer stadium and there's been a game. Ah, yes, of course, there's gonna be some rowdy folk in that situation. For some reason, soccer fans are the kind of people who think only suckers pay for anything. I mean, it might be they feel like they've paid enough to get to the soccer game. I still think that's silly. But I'm just trying to see where their head's at. Oh right, I gotta turn that fucking redeem off. We are no longer sponsored. No time like the present. I might as well do it now while I'm thinking about it. Your rewards. Channel points. Turn that shit off. At least we solved the problem. Yeah. However, thank you, board. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. While I'm thinking about it, I can give my thoughts on Cook Unity. Unfiltered, honest report on the sponsor experience. I think the biggest point of frustration, and this isn't even a problem with Cook Unity, this is with Stream Elements, is how, like, how many people were saying they had trouble getting the link to work because of, like, VPNs and stuff, or ad blockers, even if they turn the fucking ad blocker off, or it just wouldn't work on their fucking browser. I think that's really annoying. The Cook Unity food was just as good as... What the fuck is the other one? Factor. I was gonna say HelloFresh, but HelloFresh is, you cook it from the ingredients. Cook Unity is like Factor in that it's like TV dinners. I think they were good. I personally had some bad luck because we got 6 meals total, 3 for me, 3 for Fowl, and one of the 3 that I got, I really liked. The other 2 had a little bit too much cream in the base that I was not expecting. The flavor profile I was not fucking with. That is not an indictment of the food. It was still good quality, but like the flavor profile, I skill issued myself and picked food that I didn't like. So, you know, it was bad luck on my part, unfortunately. Also, free cookies for life, they only sent us 1. Like, I get it. If you're getting them free forever, I imagine they don't want to give you a fucking baker's dozen with every order, or else they would go out of business. But also, I don't know, it's just kind of underwhelming. When I get, who the fuck orders 1 cookie from a delivery service? I get 6 meals for the week, and you give me 1 cookie? Like, at least 2, dude. Give me a break. Make them smaller if you have to, but just give me 2. It just feels like a bit of a thumb in the eye to get 1 cookie with your 6 meal order, unless it's a plate-sized Gigantamax cookie. If it's the fucking Domino's blasting ropes on the sourdough, like, pizza-sized cookie, that's one thing. But this was like, I want to say it was 130%, probably close to 140% the size of the fucking McDonald's cookie. Now, it was good, it was delicious, but just size-wise, that's my comparison point. Like, it's not a lot of cookie. And now that I've mentioned McDonald's cookie, foul, I want McDonald's. I want McDonald's tomorrow. I want McDonald's chocolate chip cookie on my desk by 9 a.m. tomorrow. All right, let's run our assessment. Not 9 a.m. All right, fair enough. I bet you couldn't even order cookies that early. They probably don't give them away with breakfast. Okay, we still got our music listener here. Don't want to be next to Sebastian, little Sebastian hater. I won't indict you for that. Some chatty Cathys. You're wearing too much cologne. Straight to hell. Don't be next to another kid. Don't want to be next to Amos. Oh, this is mutual hatred. Ooh, I gotta get the tea. Now I double want to get the tea on that. What's the beef, fellas? Don't be with Wyatt. You don't like strong odors. You want to eep. You want to read. You want to eep. You're a little Mia hater. You want to read. You're wearing too much cologne. You must die. You're also wearing too much cologne. To the Shadow Realm with you. We got 3 stinkies. And someone who wants to read. I feel really, really bad for Mateo. Hang on. Oh, that's brutal. There's got to be something I can do here. Switch? No, you gotta switch. You get... Oh, you gotta sit in the direction of the vehicle. Shit, man. Mateo does not deserve this. Mateo is in the fucking Hell NATO exclusion zone of stank, swamp ass, and Axe body spray. I gotta get Mateo out of here, dude. They don't deserve this. Put you here. You can't concentrate because I'm talking. I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm sorry. All it would take is being able to stomach sitting backwards. But you can't do that. And clearly you can stomach standing in a fucking sewage container. So that's what you gotta do. I tried. Truly, I did all that I could. But this one's on you. Okay. That's 7. We're up to 7, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, we do have a lot more people, though. So that brought the ratio down. Not by much, but we're at just under 36.9%. I think before it was like 40%. He doesn't have a sense of smell, it's okay. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Maybe, you know, he looks happy to me. So I guess he's fine. Yeah, this train is hovering around over a third scum per group. It's not great. You would not catch my ass on this train. Who could hate Mia, Scar's dog? They are, in fact, excellent. Wow, it really did go under the water. New city unlocked, but that should also mean that the bonus level is unlocked. The forest. Camping, maybe? What a beautiful day. Mosquitoes? Ain't a beautiful day anymore. Oh, wait. I was gonna say, oh, it's the beach. No, the fuck it's not. What? We're at like a pond. Sunscreen for the pond? I guess. You have sunscreen. You get sunburned easily. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. You want to be with Winnie. You want to sit. There are 3 spots. Because I was going to say, this is a group of 3. I need an area that has 3 adjacent spaces. You want to sit. You want to be with your parent, you have sunscreen. You also get sunburned easily, which means you need to be in the middle. Okay. Easy. This game just make a Sans Undertale reference? Oh, brother. You sound like a JoJo fan from 2020? Good news. You sound like a JoJo fan from every year, actually. You do not like bugs, and you want to read. That's understandable. You can read standing up. Oh, I can control where the skeeters go. I have to keep that in mind. Not like bugs. You want to be with your friends. Okay, so obviously they get this spot. Ooh. Cherries. That's going to summon ants. I should stop doing that. Not like bugs. You want to be with your friends. Don't like bugs. Alright, we're good. Want to sleep? You want to sit? There we go. Okay. this group looks like it's doing better. A damn sight better than the train, at least. You want to sit, you have sunscreen, you want to be with Winnie, you want to read, you want to sleep, you want to be with friends. You play loud music. There's one bad egg. You must bear the sin of everyone here. Enjoy the Shadow Realm. That's 1 out of 4, 8, 9 people. 11.1% repeating of scum in this group. A very good ratio compared to the train. Imagine if you could actually summon bugs and lock yourself or acquire a new formation because of it. That would be, yeah, that'd be fucking wild. We do know that we have control over the mosquitoes, which is like, that'll be fun. I'm sure that'll be fun to juggle. Ah, I gotta stay hydrated. I didn't refill my drink. All that fucking... all that time I had on break and I didn't actually refill my drink, I fucking forgore. Alright, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was like, damn, my throat's taking a bit of a beating. And I remembered. Yeah, I gotta hydrate, and I pick up my cup, and that shit was empty. Okay. What do we got now? More music? Brother. Here, you can sleep here. Music, get your ass in the corner. You wanna dance? You guys are made for each other. What are you talking about? There's music. There we go. Okay, you go here. There. You also want to dance. Don't like bad smells. Okay, okay, we got it. We got it? There we go. You play loud music. You can stand right here. Oh, I see how it is. You also want to dance? You also want to dance. All right. I'm glad the dancing is not distracting this person who wants to read and this person who wants to sleep. Forget if you asked early in the year, but did either of us play Nine Souls? I have not. I remember really liking the soundtrack. Do I have it on my to stream list? Because, like, I'm willing to give it a shot. It looks really good. Let me check. Nine Souls. It is not. Time to add it. Nine Souls. You did need to try it again? All right, let's see what we're looking at here. Wants to read, wants to sleep, wants to dance. I mean, you're in a public space. I feel like you're allowed to dance if you want to. You, however, are stinky. That is a lot less acceptable. You guys want to dance? You play loud music. We got 3 motherfuckers on their phones without headphones out here. Like, I get it. It facilitates the people who want to dance. That does not excuse this behavior. Like, unless you set up a fucking concert ahead of time, I ain't fucking with that. That's not an excuse. That is out of 4, 8... Oh wait, you can do 6, 12. Out of 12, that's a clean third. Which is... That's a huge jump. We have quite literally tripled. We went from a 9th to a 3rd. We have tripled the amount of scum in this group in one fell swoop. That is highly unfortunate. We were off to such a strong start. What? Okay, dude. Come to the lake with your goofy ass bubble pipe. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I think you need to get your head out of your ass about I don't like bubbles. You're gonna get triggered because a motherfucker has a bubble pipe in your general vicinity. Meanwhile, your ass wants to play music on your phone without headphones. How about you go fuck yourself, dude? You're Giga on the list. You're getting exterminated 10 times over. This is unacceptable. Cool, I don't really vibe with Souls-likes, but that might not be as much of a problem. It's still like a Metroidvania, right? Like, isn't it 2D? If it's a Metroidvania Souls-like, I would definitely have a higher chance of getting on well with it. Well, Bubbles cannot stand loud music. That's fine. You can sit right there. Who needs sunscreen? I guess sunburned. You want to dance? You want to dance? You want to dance? You want to dance? Okay. You're here. Nice. I didn't think they would all be able to fit on the same bench, but that works. Sunscreen. Anybody else get sunburned? No. Okay, cool. I blow bubbles. Bubbles should be banned. Shut the fuck up, dude. What? Oh, right. I forgot. Oh, hypocrite ass. Okay, we got there. So you think it won't be as much of an issue? Yeah, I'm willing to give it a shot. Alright. Let's do the assessment. I'm on the fence on whether or not I should condemn people that don't like bubbles. Like, it'd be one thing if I sat Corey next to Val and, like, they were blowing bubbles directly into their face. Like, if they were being real obnoxious about it, that'd be one thing. But someone who's they just have a little... It's not even like the wand that you have to swing around, so you're not even being that much of a nuisance. It doesn't make that much noise. It's just the bubbles, they just go like straight up into the air. Depends on how obnoxious they are with the bubbles. That's what I'm saying. Like, from this depiction of the bubbles, it's the little corncob pipe that just like, it's little bubbles that go straight up into the air. They're not gonna be big. They're not gonna be swinging their fucking pipe around. I don't have a problem with the bubble blowers. But I try to be understanding. I, like, someone who's gonna get real like, look how pissed this motherfucker gets. Like, getting that bent out of shape over someone with a bubble pipe toy? This is, like, you're not giving good vibes, man. I would hope not this is a public beach. It's like a pond. It's not even a full-on beach. It's very strange. I don't know, man. You're on thin ice. You're on real thin ice. You know what? I've been too kind for too long. You're going to hell. All people who have problems with bubbles die. It's public. It is public. It's just I don't think it's a beach technically. Don't like bugs. Don't like bugs. Fucking same, brother. Don't like bugs. You want to eat. You blow bubbles. You want to dance. That's fine. You're stinky. You want to dance. You want to dance. Don't like bubbles. You're going to hell. Don't like bubbles and you play loud music. You were going to the lowest rung. You were going to ice hell, dude. Like, by the extent of your insufferability knows no bounds, truly. I struggle to find the words to express my absolute loathing of your existence. And two more motherfuckers that play loud music. Get them in there too. And this motherfucker just, you know, they're just having a good time. They're blowing bubbles. Norse hell. Yeah. The ninth ring. All the way down. Bottom floor. The fucking dank Satan basement. I want them grinded into dust and melted into the basement foundation, actually. I have to imagine he's reacting to it that way because this is an all ages game and it's kind of giving you a knowing wink, like, you know, this is an allegory for. But they already have an allegory for smokers. They got stinky motherfuckers. Like, there's your smoker right there. Alright, that's 6. If it was actual smokes, I would send them to hell. 100%. Like, that's easy. But I am choosing to take this at face value. Because it's way funnier for someone to be like, I fucking hate when people blow bubbles. That's hilarious. Think foul meant the other kind of smoke? That's what I'm saying. You smoke cigarettes? You're stank ass, dude. Like, there's no getting around it. These are smoke clouds. Bye-bye. 5, 10, 15. All right. A clean 40%. Man, it just gets worse. This used to be a nice neighborhood. It has gotten worse and worse every round. But blunts have a different kind of stink. Doesn't matter. It stinks. You're still gonna have the dank fucking dark cloud around you. You're gonna smell like ass. I don't care what you're smoking. Cigarettes, weed, vapes, jankum, the fucking hookah. You're gonna smell like shit, dude. You're gonna have the shit stank cloud around you. Like, this covers all your bases. Natalia's smoking something. I don't know what it is and I don't care. She's got the clouds. You're playing loud music. Go fuck yourself, dude. There, you can hang out here. Blow bubbles and you want to dance. That's tricky. Okay. I'll figure something out. Some people are hypocrites. Oh, 100%. All bubble blowing babies will be beaten senseless by I lost it. I lost the plot at the end. I love the SpongeBob movie, bro. That shit was a classic. You want to sleep, you don't like bugs. You don't like bubbles. You get sunburned. You don't like bugs. You have sunscreen. You don't like bugs. This one's tricky. Nicotine is fine when weed will lead you to hell. Yeah, it's because those. Yeah, I mean those people are hypocrites because they use nicotine. Like, what are you gonna fucking what? They're just looking for justification for their actions. Yeah, we are already very much at an impasse. You don't like books. You want to read. You cannot be anywhere over here. You want to dance. You want to dance. You want to dance. Anybody else want to dance? You want to dance. Which means we need... You two don't like bubbles. You need to be on the same side. You don't like bugs. Which means the mosquitoes have to be... Unless... You play loud music here. Send the mosquitoes here. Fuck's sake! Alright, hang on. You don't like bugs. You two go here. You guys switch. You don't like bubbles. Yeah, we can move you guys around. You go here. You want to sleep. You can go here. This is fucking crazy, dude. This one is brutal. You want to read. Oh, because of the music. And you also don't like bubbles. For fuck's sake. Okay, you can go there, which means you two can go here. No, here. You don't like bugs and you want to read. You can go here. Can't stand loud music. Don't like bugs, don't like bubbles. You can go here. You have sunscreen. You get sunburned and you don't want to dance. You don't like bugs. You don't want loud music. Someone's got to move. Someone's got to move. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. We got there. That one is straight. We are absolutely packed, dude. Let's take the tally. This has to be the last one. You want to sleep? Don't like loud music and bugs. You don't like bugs. Play loud music and you don't like bubbles. I hate this motherfucker so much. You also play loud music. You also don't like bubbles? Fucking bottom layer of hell for both of you. You're stinky. You don't like bugs, that's fine. You want to dance. You don't like bubbles. And you're going to the Shadow Realm. Little bubbles, you play loud music. You have sunscreen, you don't want to dance. You want to read. You don't like bubbles, sorry. Get out of here. Don't like bugs, you don't like bubbles. This is Val's villain arc. They were so nice to Nat this whole time, but this is where they get canceled. I'm sorry. I'm writing the twit longer as we speak. I'm imagining them burning in hell in my mind. I'm rotating them in my brain. I'm rotating the flames going in the opposite direction that they are rotating so that it burns them nice and even across the entire body. That's 7 Scum Lords out of 5. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 7 out of 17. Just over 41% subhuman trash, or sub-shape trash, in this gathering. Easy game. That's a lot of trash. Like, this area got off to a good start, and then it went real downhill real fast. That is so unfortunate. Oh, Gondola, you were truly one of the goats. But okay. Wow. That is Brussels done. And we're at about that time to wrap up. Next time we hit up London. Let's see, what was the first one? Barcelona. Barcelona, Brussels, rustled. And next we're hitting up London town. There's Big Ben! I hope we get to see Big Ben in one of the levels. That'll be tomorrow. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't have anything going on tomorrow, do I? Let's see. Yeah, looks like nothing's going on tomorrow. Okay. Let's see who I can send y'all off to. Oh, these on haven't been there in a bit. Oh, Seltzer is on doing some sort of half debut. That's fun. Oh, they're ending soon. Oh, man. Oh, well. I guess it's V time. Oh, and she generated. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, let's send you all that away. Thanks for stream. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Monster. As always, I like to support smaller streamers, so if you're coming with me on this raid, it might be nice. If you little gremlin bastards if you want, but be nice about it. And most importantly, give the streamer a chance to shine, give them a chance to show their stuff. And until tomorrow, where we're gonna take a trip down to London, thank you, Brooke, thank you, Foul, thank you, Monster, thank you, Mino, thank you, McVin, thank you, Jade, thank you, Nazo, thank you, Board, thank you, CK. See if I'm missing anybody. I think that's everybody. If I'm missing anybody, I do apologize. But again, until tomorrow, same time, same place. I will see you all next time.